Kidderminster Harriers fans podcast, welcome to episode 15. With the new season officially starting in 3 sleeps' time, we thought we should chat with a Scarborough fan to get the ins and outs of what's been happening up there. And there's been quite a lot. Welcome new father Curtis, the original Seadog, to KHFB. Hello, Curtis.
Hi Wesley, thanks for having me on here.
Well,
Great
brilliant. Yeah,
introduction.
yeah, pal. Um, Right, so you're ground sharing with Bridlington again, which you
Yeah,
did back in 2007, I think, was it?
yeah.
Yeah, okay, so that season. But how have you got to this stage, Curtis? That's the only thing I can think of. How have you got to this stage?
No, yeah. So we obviously moved back home. I think it was 2017 we moved back home to Scarborough, and then we were due to get the pitch relaid at the sort of end of last season, beginning of this season, in between.
Yeah.
I don't know if you came up to Scarborough, but there was quite a lot of patchwork on it and things.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Where it had been sort of filled in. And yeah, it was due to get done, but then when they sort of came down and had a look at the work, they discovered that there was a bit more entailed to what needed to be done, really.
So it went
Um,
it went from 300,000 to 3 million. Is that right?
well, yeah, I don't think that's like an official thing, but I think it was more worst case. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, so it's not really what would have been a sort of straightforward job is much bigger now. And then it's not something you can just click your finger. It's not like putting a shelf up at home, which would probably
No.
take me about a year anyway. But it's yeah, there's quite a lot he's doing. So
If
that's
it
obviously why we come
Curtis,
back
if
to
it had
Brig.
been real grass, would this been an issue, do you think, or not?
I think there was like an issue with the like drainage or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
There is an official sort of report on it, which I've not really read. I'll be honest with you. It's just sort of, but yeah, I had time. But yeah, I think it was more with not just the pitch. So yeah, there could well have been, to be fair.
Okay, so Bridlington is a lovely seaside town, so I'm told, and actually 30 minutes closer for traveling fans going north. So, do you have good memories there in Bridlington at all?
Yeah, I do actually. I've got loads. So my granddad used to manage Bridlington Town back
Wow.
sort of before I was born, but he managed Bridtown in like I think it was 1982 to 1988.
Yes.
He's quite highly regarded. Well, he was. He's no longer with us, sadly, but he's quite highly regarded there as sort of one of the great managers they had. Um, so I usually go there a couple of times a season anyway.
Yep. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sort of on a Tuesday night fixture when we don't have a game. Because there's people there that were fans and in and around the club when he was managing.
Yeah, okay.
So I have a little bit of a chat going on, like I say, sort of memory lane, and yeah, it's
Yeah.
good. It is good. I do mention it a lot, to be fair, but it's nice to sort of keeps me closer to him, and
Yeah.
it's so Brid as a club is close to my heart. It always has been.
Okay. All right. Do you trust the council will fix the pitch?
Yeah, yeah.
You do?
Well, they've moved pretty quickly, I would say, so far, and
Yeah.
we've had support sort of from the local MP. And it wasn't a case of right when they found out more work needed doing, they didn't stop. Obviously, if it is quite a lot of work, it's as I said when we first came on, it's not something you can, I guess, click your fingers and do next
No.
week. It needs a lot of planning. So they've voted to go ahead with the work, the local council, North
Wow.
Yorkshire now. So I guess it's just a stage of finding out who's going to do it and when it's going to get done. But I know these things can take time, and everyone does, and we're all eager to get it done and get more of a, I guess, a clear time frame on it. But it's yeah, I do think we'll definitely be back there sooner rather than later.
Okay. So how's preseason gone for you, Curtis?
I'll be honest with you, I've missed a lot of it. 'Cause
Well,
they're,
you're excused though, man. It's not your
yeah,
fault.
yeah.
You were having a baby. You know what I mean? That takes
I've,
precedence.
because we were actually at home.
Yep.
I think there was only we had one game. We always play Bridlington every year in like a memorial trophy,
Yep.
um, and it's that was really close to sort of our due date, so I didn't want to go then. But the games before we were sort of playing, I think we played Selby, and a few others, and it was sort of a case of I don't want to be an hour and a half away, get a phone call, have to rush
Yeah.
back. It was yeah, it's more of a as you know, like life changes, I guess. So
It
and
does.
it started
Yeah.
before that. So had it been FA Cup against, I don't know, Man United maybe, but but yeah, it wasn't.
The
So
kid would understand. The kid would understand when you tell the stories. I would have been there, but we were playing Man United. So
there
I
we go.
love
But
that. So on Saturday, who will be the ones to watch in the Scarborough side?
all of us, they're all mint.
They're all mint, but there's got to be
Yeah,
a
they're all
couple.
mint.
There've got to be a
No,
couple.
I don't know if you know. Obviously, Dom's here. He'll want to be continuing his goal scoring form from last season. He had a very
Yep.
good season. Um, Harry Green's a dangerous lad, very good player. Um, and we've got new boy, obviously Rio Allen, come from Hallam FC. I know it's a lower league, but I think he got something like 40 odd in a season there.
Yep.
So we got players. We got players. Lewis Maloney from a dead ball. So watch out. Don't give us any free kicks, or maybe do.
Maybe, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Um, so let's just change the mood of the interview. Your favourites to go down.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that, that Curtis?
I don't know how to come up with that. So
The
I don't
bookies,
know
mate.
what I don't
The
know what they
bookies.
go off. Yeah, no, I know they. I don't know what they go off. They must go off sort of signings,
Yeah.
like from a monetary perspective and whatever else. I think with obviously the situation with the ground share as well, they've probably just pushed us down because maybe statistically
Mm.
it doesn't go as good for clubs. But I mean, realistically, I think the writing is off a bit. We've retained most of the squad, bar two players from last season,
Yeah.
Frank Mullen and Bailey Gooder, and that squad finished mid-table. And with the injury challenges that we had last season, which I'm not using as an excuse, but it's just fact. I remember going to Needham Market, we had three players on the bench, and one was a sub keeper. So we had our challenges, but I do think I don't personally think we'll get relegated, but obviously the bookies do. So I don't
Well,
know. I don't like I say I don't know what it goes off, but I can see maybe why they've done it. But
yeah.
we're definitely capable. We're a team that can play. We can play football. We can, and as I've said in that league, yourself is not plain sailing. You go away to Warrington and lose 2-1, don't you? And
You really do. That was awful. I don't want to talk about that game anyway. It was the reason we didn't go
yeah,
up. But anyway, don't talk about it. So how many fans do you reckon you'll take to Aggborough? Bear in mind it's the first game of the season, and we do have not a really awesome stadium and a great pitch. So how many fans?
I'd like to think there'd be nearer 200 there, but I'd definitely say between 1 and 200's our sort of average.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
But as you say, first game of the season, I'd like to say there'd be 200 there. Unfortunately, I won't be there because I've got work, and
Oh.
Seadogs on tour, don't pay the mortgage yet. So
Well, that's great. I was going to talk about that. So your YouTube channel, Seadogs on Tour, is going amazingly well, I believe. What inspired you to do that, Curtis?
I've always sort of liked YouTube, and believe it or
Yep.
not, I used to do like it sounds daft, but I used to do like videos in like the plumbing space. It was more like like tour reviews and stuff, which is
Yep.
now miles. If you look at it now, it's miles bigger now than it was then. But
Yeah.
I've always been interested in it. I've just seen a few sort of other fans doing it. There's a lad from Chester, he does a few. More just like sort of fan chants. So I started doing a bit of them, and then it got to a stage when we were playing Oxford City in the FA Cup, and I thought, well, might as well put my face on it, see how it goes. And
I love it.
it seems to have gone all right. Maybe it stopped the growth a little bit when I stepped in, but no, it's going good. So just like I say, I've always sort of been interested, and it's a hobby really that I enjoy. So
Oh, just stick with it, man. Life's hard enough, pal. Just enjoy what you've got. I mentioned in the intro, you had a baby. Curtis, congratulations for
yeah.
everyone here at Kidderminster Harriers Fans Podcast. Have you already ruined her life by making her an official Scarborough fan?
uh, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
and she got the baby grow. Baby
she's not a
grow.
member. She's not a member yet, but she will be. So yeah, maybe it's sort of from there in it. But I
Yeah.
guess it's got to be done. And I wouldn't say ruin her life, but maybe put her through one or two challenges. I mean, early on this season as well, she's joined a difficult season. So yeah,
I love that. That's perfect. Curtis, final question. A prediction for the game on Saturday?
Ah, now you're asking. Let's put me on the spot a bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't know. Obviously, like anything, I want us to go there and win. I want us to go there and
Obviously, everyone wants that. You probably us. Yeah.
realistically, and we know this. John will know this, but you're a team that is a very good team. You're thereabouts last season for a reason. Got promoted the season, obviously before the one before that, our first season for a reason. Even though it's weird, actually, we beat you twice that season, didn't we?
All right, mate.
And
Yeah.
it's strange how it goes.
Yeah. No,
But
it is.
but
Yeah, completely strange.
you're a side that's definitely great on the day. So I don't know. Would I be happy with a draw? Yeah, I'd say so. So we'll go with a draw. We'll go 1-1.
Take a 3-3. Oh no, 1-1. 1-1's fine. Yeah.
3-3.
The thing is, though, if it's 3-3 or whatever, and you score last in the game, like in an injury time, it's like a win anyway. When you're an away fan, it's brilliant. It's the best thing ever, man.
When you're a home fan, you're just storming out at you.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well,
No, go.
yeah, we
Yeah,
play. We're playing you January. Is it 24th or 26th, something like that, I believe.
3 years late January. Yeah.
We'll have to meet up for what's going on here? My order's gone. We'll have to meet up for just a laugh, if you will, that kind of thing. That'd be quite funny. Let me just.
Yeah, we're there.
That sounds good to me. Curtis, thank you so much. From the Seadogs on tour, go check them out. It's a great podcast, that kind of thing. I hope you. The only thing I want to say is I hope you enjoy your new baby. Nothing. I hope you don't enjoy the football on Sunday.
Nothing about football. Just
Nothing about football. Enjoy the kid. Honestly, they'll change your life, pal. If you've got a PlayStation, sell it because you won't use it again. So there you go. There you go. Curtis, thank you so much, buddy. Cheers, man.
Cheers for having me on, Wesley.
Cheers.